Congratulations and felicitations.
Okay, here comes the first round.
Boom. And
Jeez, that was just
Boom.
unnecessary.
You kidding me? You can't be out of range? What?
Greetings and felicitations, YouTube. Welcome to Dr. Appius. This is submitted to me by NSpy. He typically plays an awful lot of Warriors of Ithaca, Odysseus builds, and he's looking for advice on how to improve his game, so I thought I'd take a look at this replay he sent me. He's playing as Sparta, and he's playing against Mycenae, being led by Johnny Rico, so a very steep challenge, and hopefully there'll be something that we can glean from this and learn together. So, not my normal format video, but I still something I like doing because I do want to raise the level of competition as much as I can in Total War Troy multiplayer. So let's go ahead and look at the army composition. First of all, playing as Sparta, he does have 3 light spear runners, and he has them currently with shields in hand. He might have been worried about javelins or something or arrows from Mycenae. Mycenae could bring that, but he could go ahead and put those shields on the back. He brought an Achaean slinger, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Laconian swordsmen, 3 armored spearmen, 2 Laconian hillmen. This might be to the 4400 rule set. And his hero is a fighter champion. Not sure about the 5 champion pick. Ultimately, this is a good army. I'm not upset by what I am seeing here. I might have tried to find a way to, especially on a map like Field of Thanatos, I might have tried to find a way to put in 2 heavy chariots. Your opponent, Johnny Rico, he did bring chariots, and this is a less conventional, I'd say, Mycenaean army. There's some units in strange combinations here. Okay, so yes, you bring Achaean slingers because they're expendable, right? They're cheap, they have slings, they can do a little bit of damage, but what are you gaining by expending them here? Not much. You might be wasting the light javelins ammo. You might be, with the chariots right there though, like these slingers are they're just asking to be killed. You need to support even the expendable units. You have to support what you're doing with them. I see that you've deployed your Laconian hillmen in a hidden position and your light spear runners in a hidden position. Good news about the light spear runners, their shields are now on their backs, but also they don't need trees to hide. They hide better in trees, but they don't need the trees to hide. So I get the sense here that you're trying to pull your opponent forward towards you to meet your outflanking hidden forces, so that you can, pull a pincer maneuver, like something along the lines of this. The thing is, though, is that I think you're telegraphing this, right? You're just attacking with slingers. Your opponent knows better than just to attack it. All he can see here are Laconian swordsmen and armored spearmen. He sees your fighter champion and your slingers. Anybody who's facing Sparta needs to expect that there's light spear runners somewhere. Your opponent is definitely content to wait, and I see that you're still trading shots at the light javelin. Light javelin have gone through about 1/3 of their ammo. But hey, looks like your patience has paid off. Johnny Rico is going to start moving forward and into your well-crafted and thought-out trap. Now, he has some hidden units of his own that he also doesn't want to abandon. A pair of club warriors escorting a Minotaur is a very good reason to try and keep his troops close to this copse of trees. Man, and I would definitely be very wary about moving your light spear runners with the threat of the reinforced chariots around. You're going to need to find a way to get your armored spearmen to engage these reinforced chariots, because when you look at your army, what do you have to fight chariots with? Just your heavy spearmen. That's it. And heavy spearmen only have a speed of 28. A heavy chariot has a speed almost 3 times that. So you need to start considering how are you going to deal with these chariots. My thought is, with this army, I might try to engage the Laconian swordsmen and keep the armored spearmen back. Make it look like you have somebody who's left out to hang. Like if you had just put, I don't know, 1 or 2 of your Laconian swordsmen out here temptingly for this, and simultaneously started moving your heavy armored spearmen right behind that, you might have been able to bait out a charge from here. Okay, it looks like the club warriors are moving up here now. They're going to get into javelin throwing distance, and they're stopping there, so they're not going for melee. So you're doing the right thing. You're waiting. You're not attacking. You want to wait until these club warriors are committed before you attack. Oh, no, wait, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. They're hidden. Now they're not hidden. And now Johnny Rico knows what you're up to over here. And oh, that was really close. The light spear runners almost gave away their position as well. But yeah, okay, sure enough, he's going to fall back. He's seen your ambush from the right, from the Laconian Hillmen. I love Laconian Hillmen. This is a fear-causing unit, light infantry, two-handed club unit. Really solid, man. Okay, so these guys have now been seen, and it's only a matter of time before the chariots start moving in. Yeah, two of them have been seen, not the third one. The light javelins are catching it, and yes, here comes the reinforced chariots. There's two choices here. You fall back, or you commit and you hope that all those javelins do a bunch of damage to the reinforced chariots. And unfortunately, they're still targeting the light javelin men. Bravely charging in. I guess he's just going to go all in, send all 3 light javelins. Maybe they could do the trick for you long enough for the armored spearmen to get there. The spearmen have their shields on their back, so they are moving as fast as possible. You're going to take a hefty amount of damage, especially this light spear runner. You're doing plenty of damage, though. It's really impressive. I mean, the sheer amount of numbers clustered together was enough to break that reinforced chariot. And now, yeah, you're able to turn your armored spearmen back. You're not going to need them. And okay, so your ambush over here is wasted. You don't need to hold back those Laconian Hillmen anymore. You can go ahead and move up with those. The Warlord Mentor is here. I would definitely attack my Fighter Champion. I think you rather should bring a Fighter Vanquisher or a Fighter Ravager. The Champion has a missile block chance ability, and he does have Cleave, but the Fighter also has Cleave. And what's the other ability here? This is Frenzy. I don't like Frenzy. Actually, no, Frenzy's pretty good. What am I talking about? Frenzy's a good one. It just really hurts your stamina. Thankfully, he's very healthy. Now, as soon as you could, actually, if you could activate that Frenzy now, it just cost health. So, yeah, and I think he did. Yeah, he's activated. He's gonna be attacking this guy a lot. Now, Warlord Mentor is not gonna like that engagement. That's gonna be really good. Alright, so now you've run afoul of the Minotaur ambush. Laconian Hillmen, they should come out here and charge those Club Warriors. I think that's your best bet. I don't think they're going to win, though, but you just got to prevent those Club Warriors from getting into your flank. You've got an Armored Spearman to engage a Minotaur, another Armored Spearman to engage a Shifted Clubman. That'll work out for you. And it looks like... Okay, well, if you're pulling out of that, yeah, okay. I get it, but that Minotaur might be a little bit too much to handle. The Laconian Swordsmen aren't going to do so hot against Armored Swordsmen. And this is an Agamemnon guard and a Spartoi and another Agamemnon guard out here. This is a very challenging main line for you to fight. But your light spear runners did a lot of solid work. They've routed the light javelin, they've routed the reinforced chariots, and now, where's the third one? There it is. It's gonna help you deal the last bit of damage to the Spartoi. You're gonna handle this Agamemnon's guards. That's awesome. You've handled the hero. That's also awesome. Yeah, the Shielded Clubman, not a big threat. And look at this. Because of your presence of mind there with the Armored Spearmen and your Laconian Hillmen, you've actually routed both Club Warriors. You've killed the enemy hero. You might win this battle. I thought you were going to send me a battle that you lost. Alright, now your Laconian Swordsmen, this is a really solid medium infantry unit, but it is not going to match up against these guys. I think your Laconian Hillmen are better spent over here. Yep, and you send that order. The reason for that is because their fear ability doesn't affect the Minotaur. Minotaur is any unit that causes fear is also immune to fear effects. So, but they're not immune to the Savage Roar. Better off to get them back over there. Maybe just to slow down these guys, get your hero back in here. You could activate your light spear runners, pull them into these engagements. The Shielded Clubmen have broken. You've got that. Your regrouped Laconian Swordsman will be able to help you out. Balance of power is shifting in your favor. Minotaur seems to be trying to escape you right now, and Agamemnon does not have a lot of resources left. He's got an Armored Swordsman, an Agamemnon Guard, and a Minotaur, and I think he's going to try and just surround your Armored Spearmen here. He's activated Bull Rush, and it... Oh, hey. Interesting. He can't attack, so that's going to get him beat up. Easily beat up. And now you can attack again. The Bull Rush is a difficult ability to time because it lasts longer than you want it to. You can use it to get out of a sticky situation, and you can use it to move your Minotaur very quickly. Ooh, this is dangerous. The Minotaur now has found your hero. You've activated Frenzy again, but the Minotaur can deal a lot of damage. Oh, and the Minotaur is going to leave. Lucky you. Lucky you. That Minotaur could have KO'd your hero right there. And that would have been the end of it. I don't think I would have put the hero that close. You have no reason to activate the Aegis of Zeus. Does that even cost you? It might cost you... It does cost you 30 rage. I wouldn't have bothered. Just save the rage, use it for another cleave. Cleave costs 60. You want that 60 rage. Cleave is very good with melee attack and armor piercing damage. I think you've got this. Everybody loves sending me battles that they win in Dr. Appius. I'm going to put out the call now. Show me a battle where you lose, because it makes it easier for me to tell you how to improve. Okay? Nobody likes showing their losses. I know. But it means that there's more for me to talk about in that regards. So, much more efficient for a Dr. Appius. Now then, the Minotaur is kind of running rampant all over you. You do have the right idea. You want to chase out those Agamemnon's guards before they can come back. The Armored Spearmen will do just fine against that Armored Swordsman because their bonus versus sword versus their bonus versus spear. But they seem to be caught up here as your Laconian Swordsman chase the Minotaur. I don't think the Swordsman is the best bet. This Armored Spearman's a good solid pick for it. Oh, your hero just lost a ton of morale. And that Minotaur is in there as well. That could get very, very dangerous very, very quickly. I still think you have plenty of resources on hand. And the Minotaur is going to break here before your hero does. Lucky you. And once that Minotaur breaks, that's also going to break the Armored Swordsman. And there it is. Cadmean victory. I think Johnny Rico actually conceded defeat there. That was very, very well done. It's like I said, it was a very interesting Mycenaean army. I haven't seen it picked like this before. 2 shielded clubmen, 2 club warriors, 1 armored swordsman, 2 guards. Guards are very dangerous, especially with a Spartoid. That's a very, very heavy charger list that he brought. You did bring the larger army. I have no complaints with your build, except, I mean, actually the hero turned out to be a pretty good pick. I just didn't like how you used your slingers at the beginning. I know that you were trying to pull him to come to your line, but a good player like Rico isn't going to fall for those kinds of tactics. Ultimately, though, very well played. Not much I would change. All right? Anyway, ta-ta. I love you all. See you guys in the next video.